We'll start with gold.
Yep.
Gold's at nearly an all-time high, and it's been reaching high. I saw some stat the other day where gold has actually outperformed the Nasdaq
Hmm.
over the last year to date. And once again, we talked about gold before the election when
For
Mike
sure.
Novogratz, that was one of his things that he was real big on before the election. He was just saying that he thought that gold and Bitcoin were the two assets to hold because of the volatility in the government.
Mhm.
And then with the government shutdown, we're gonna talk about it a little later as far as Bitcoin, breaking new levels, but gold also as far as like has been doing well for a very long period of time, and that's a safe haven for people that don't believe in central currencies.
Hmm.
So gold, is this something that's going to continue to go up over the course of time?
Absolutely. You have two types of investors. You have risk on investors, which are pro AI, pro crypto, pro technology, and then you have pro hedge investors. And in this case, both are right. We're going to talk later if this era is mirroring 1999 to 2000. But the thing that's really important is when you own asset classes, you want them to hedge against each other. Gold is the ultimate hedge that is end up outperforming a lot of classes, as you just mentioned. And I don't see this pulling back anytime soon. I know it's outside of a normal range for if you look at a multi-quarter range, but I think possibly by end of year we could even be at 391, 20, 391.92 on gold. There is inherent risks in the market that people are not talking about. I know IWM is up. I know the Nikkei was up because of the prime minister being elected or selected. But I think too many people have risk on and no hedge. So if the market does tank, I think gold will still continue to climb. One of the best investments and best assets of all time, if you look at it from since inception, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. So yes, gold will continue to climb higher.
I agree with you. I'll agree with you. I'll take the other position in a standpoint of what would cause it to have a retracement, right? Especially with government uncertainty, we're not going to like there was supposed to be a jobs report last week. We didn't get it. Fed policy, we're not getting it since there's a lockdown. Is there something? I don't even know if it's in the near future, but at some point that would cause a sharp retracement in the
For
price of
gold,
gold. Yeah.
so in 2010 through 15, it was printed of money, quantitative easing, and that money flowing around. So unless they print it the way they did in 2008, 2009, and that money circulates through, that would be the only thing to take some of the capital off. Because now if interest rates go to zero,
Mm-hmm.
it's risk on for every asset. Meme stocks, crypto, tech, um, Russell 2000, Russell 1000, S&P 400. It's all bets on, all money in. Shot the net, rest in peace. But unless we have that kind of money flowing worldwide, there's no reason to take a short against gold. Because some people are starting to say, well, gold is overvalued, hitting certain levels on RSI. But it's like, if you don't know the macroeconomic environment, I don't think the United States or even China is in a position to print money how they did in 08, 09, or 2020. As a result, and for that reason, I'll stay long on gold.
Yeah, I mean,
For
we
sure.
print the money printing definitely during COVID was even higher than that, and so now, you know, I'm with you, bro. I think it still appreciates. I just wonder if there is something like, is it a Fed policy that changes? Obviously, we know if interest rates, the expectation is that interest rates will continue to fall. I don't think we'll get to zero anytime soon, or
No.
if we ever will. Just that piece is like, yes, this is a hedge that we should be in. Just a thought, though.
Going back to Ray Dalio's conversation, though, shout out to Ray. You want an all weather portfolio. I don't agree with the assessment of because the public all weather portfolio versus what is done privately at that firm is different. But gold is a good cornerstone investment for sure. But I don't think unless interest rates go back to 1% or 0% and money is printed, that gold is going to fall apart. And once again, if Novogratz is bold enough and loving enough to tell you this is what's going to happen and this is what I'm investing in, why not just listen to what he's saying? He's not
Yeah,
just talking his book, he's giving you the playbook ahead of time. Just follow to what he's saying as well.
I think the golden rule is we follow the money. Like the tea leaves are left for you.
Follow
I
the
think
people.
we have a tough time in this space when you're learning and you're learning things on your own, and you kind of like, well, I should follow it, but you go against your intuition. Sometimes it's painted for you. It's right in front of you. You just got to follow the path
and stop being hard-headed.
Yeah.
Um,
I will be a disciplined investor.
Thank you.
But yes, in chat.
Or you deserve to be broke. You pick. You don't even need a book. You deserve to be broke if you don't listen.
You deserve it.
Up to you.
That's a fact at all times. And gold, we in one of the major hubs of gold right now as far as Guinea, and a lot of people are not even familiar with the country, never heard of the country before. But the country has is a population of 12 million people, so it's a relatively small country. But the UAE, so they have a flight. What's the airline?
Emirates, yep.
And it flies 2 times a week from here to the UAE. And the plane is a cargo plane that's loaded with gold, and two trips every single week full of gold.
To Dubai or UAE?
To Dubai.
Think about that.
Every twice a week, every week.
The real transfer fee.
and that's the gold that they can account for.
Yep. Import, export.
There are other minerals that they are shipping that might contain gold inside of it, just because of the refining process that hasn't been online yet. There might be gold that's going through other minerals as well.
And for commodities, a good exercise is to look at like a 50-year historical chart just to see what the overall trend is. There's a reason why that plane is going in and out, and we have such a robust storage of it at Fort Knox.